The town of Pärnu is home to the Wasa Rehabilitation Center that offers ways to improve health, mainly for cardiac patients. However, people suffering from chronic joint conditions and types of nerve damage are also welcome.
Tere! Mina olen taastusarst Mare Koort. Palun võtke istet.
Traditionally, the client would first see a doctor in rehabilitation medicine who outlines the person's condition and needs.
Mille üle te kurdate?
Süda annab tunda vahepeal.
Heart disease is a very topical issue these days. Therefore, it is really important that the patients after myocardial infarction or heart surgery return to their everyday lives as effortlessly as possible. Therefore, it is important to have early cardiac rehabilitation. It is shown, according to many different research, that early cardiac rehabilitation reduces the recurrent heart disease at least half of the cases.
Tõuske palun püsti, kuulan teie kopsusid, kuulan südant ja pärast mõõdan vererõhu.
The condition of cardiac patients can be efficiently improved by starting a complex program early, 1 to 2 weeks following a heart attack. Research has shown that rehabilitation can help improve the physical capacity and health-related quality of life, even for patients with extensive damage to the heart. The goal of rehabilitation is, by means of close cooperation with patient, to restore the patient's potential for physical, mental, and social capacity.
Sada 55, 80 ja pulsisagedus 72.
Here at Wasa, we are mainly focused on cardiac patients, but our competence and devices allow us to offer health checks for athletes and other people also. With our cardiopulmonary exercise tests, that includes oxygen analyzer, we can measure anaerobic threshold, and with that we can make suggestions on what pulse to exercise.
The equipment and experienced team at Wasa Rehabilitation Center allow us to offer modern rehabilitation. Cardiopulmonary exercise test is the best way to assess the physical capacity of a patient with a recent heart attack and to accurately define suitable exercise intensity, which would be both safe and beneficial for health improvement. For this purpose, we use the Metallizer 3B 2012.
Maksimaalselt kõik õhk välja, hingake sügavalt sisse. Väga hea, nüüd tuli üks ilus ling. Suurepärane. Nii, hakake nüüd vaikselt vantama, et hoidke seal kuskil 60-70 vahel seda kiirust.
It is important to continuously monitor the patient's heartbeat, ECG, arterial blood pressure, and oxygen use throughout the test to ensure the safety of the client. Intensity is chosen at a level that is comfortable to the client and helps to precisely define the onset of possible subjective and objective changes.
Kas ma panen koormust juurde? Jõuate veel? Teeme ühe koormuse veel.
Based on the outcome of the test, An individual rehabilitation plan and exercise program are designed for the client.
Ja lõpetan nüüd koormustesti, et koormus läheb maha. Vändake nüüd edasi. Kuskil 30 peal hoidke seda pöörete sagedust 30 pööret minutis. Mõõtke rõhka. Kas nüüd selle koormustesti ajal teil tekkis valusid ka kuhugi, et südamesse, jalgadesse? Jalalihased väsisid ära?
No natukene ikka. Natukene.
Out-of-date ideas and unfounded fear of moderate physical activity often hinder the recovery of cardiac patients. Means for diverse exercise therapy have been created in Wasa. Exercising on a specialist exercise bike under medical supervision is a part of the rehabilitation. Heart rate is monitored with a pulse belt, whereas the maximal allowed heart rate frequency is individual and defined by previous tests. It is important for the intensity to be raised and lowered gradually. This guarantees the optimal cardiovascular adaptation to exertion and helps avoid complications.
Kuidas tunnen?
Väga hea.
Et pulss on praegu natukene madala võitu, et paneks koormust juurde jõuad veel.
Sobib. Aerobic exercise for heart patients is usually carried out in a small group or as individual training in more severe cases. A physiotherapist is a specialist who deals with assessing and improving the function of movement and is able to assess the changes in the client's condition. Therefore, it is safe to exercise under the guidance of the physiotherapist. Exercise-based rehabilitation does not only affect physical capacity. They also have positive effects on the ability to carry out daily activities and a reduction in fatigue that our clients often report at the end of their program.
Ja siruta jalga. Ja sirutus. Ja sirutus.
In addition, Wasa offers rehabilitation for comorbidities. Massage is an excellent way to relax both the body and mind. Massage is widely used as a means of treatment for spinal disease, joint diseases, nerve damage, and nerve root damage, amongst many others. Magnetic therapy uses a low-frequency magnetic field that has an effect on tissues up to 4 to 5 centimeters deep. Magnetic therapy improves the blood circulation and metabolism of tissues, reduces swelling, accelerating the absorption of hematomes, and facilitates the healing of fractures. Paraffin ozocoride therapy is a superficial worming procedure that is carried out by locally applied sponges for chronic joint and muscular conditions. It improves circulation, alleviates pain and muscle tension. Laser therapy has an analgesic and anti-inflammatory effect. Laser rays improve the blood circulation and metabolism of tissues, reduce the sensitivity of nerve endings, and reduce swelling. Hydrotherapy improves blood circulation, has a relaxing effect, and relieves muscle tension. Warm fresh water baths of 36 to 38 degrees Celsius with additional herbal extracts are used. The effects of different herbs allow the procedure to be even more enjoyable and beneficial. During the salt therapy sessions, patients are seated in comfortable chairs and breathe in activated salt aerosol, which supports the treatment of respiratory diseases and skin conditions. Dim lighting and soothing music help patients to thoroughly relax and distance themselves from the troubles of everyday life. Nordic walking in nearby parks of Wasa Hotel and Rehabilitation Center and on the beach of Pärnu improves physical fitness as well as emotional well-being. Walking with poles builds shoulder, arm, and chest muscles, relieves neck and shoulder pain, has a positive effect on joint diseases, and stimulates the muscle groups decreased by sitting lifestyle. The pace and length of the distance is individually assigned for heart patients according to their aerobic endurance. Wasa is situated in a historic building complex with dignified traditions that was first established in 1937 but has since undergone extensive renovations. Nevertheless, thanks to the architectural structure of the building, one can still sense the remains of the 1930s, which makes the stay here an experience like no other. Exercise therapy and regular training have many positive outcomes, the most important of which is the improvement of skeletal muscles. Work done by the heart muscle will become more economical and there will be an increase in maximal oxygen consumption, which is the most accurate indicator for physical capacity in humans. The blood levels of high-density lipoprotein will rise. Improvement in balance and joint function can be noticed, and stamina and strength can also increase.